Morning. Welcome to Maryland Avenue Montessori School this morning for the MPS Day 1 Red Carpet Celebration. We are honored here to kick off the MPS traditional start calendar for the new school year here at Maryland Montessori. Over the past 16 years that I've been administrator here at Maryland Montessori, we've continued to grow as a high-performing school, meeting or exceeding expectations every year and significantly exceeding expectations the last 2 years, becoming the highest performing school in Milwaukee Public Schools. So we're very excited about that right now. So Maryland Montessori, we are definitely an inclusive, equitable, and peaceful school community. We're in high demand with strong community support, high student, staff, and parent satisfaction ratings. This success is really only possible due to our staff, and I really have to acknowledge our staff because they do a phenomenal job. I always say that our staff makes my job a lot easier as principal because the teachers are just phenomenal. So I really appreciate, give it up for our staff. Our staff is so knowledgeable, dedicated, collaborative, working with students, families, and each other, which is key because we really want to make sure that we're creating a high-functioning, supportive school environment, role modeling what's expected for students and families so they can become part of it and become engaged in our school community. Montessori education is based on a holistic natural child development, integrating academic, social, emotional aspects of a child's development, really incorporating that all within a peaceful school learning environment. Our staff focuses on implementing the highest quality Montessori education as possible for all students here in Milwaukee. This really starts by developing and supporting real relationships with the students and the families and the rest of the staff. That really helps us help each student strive to reach their natural potential in a really positive and peaceful learning environment. While our staff prepares the environment, it is our students who do all the work. They really are fantastic. They fully engage, dedicated, and diligent, not just for their own learning, but for the learning of the others in their classroom communities. The one thing that we really want to focus on is teaching them those social proactive skills so they can learn how to solve problems peacefully and proactively in a restorative manner. So while we watch our students grow, many of them start at K3 and go all the way through 8th grade, they really develop and become successful, empathetic advocates for themselves and for others. They really strive to learn new things, create amazing opportunities for themselves in their journeys as lifelong learners. I'd also, outside of our school community, want to thank Milwaukee Public Schools administration and the school board of directors for their continuing support for free public Montessori that greatly benefits so many children and families all around Milwaukee. In my 24 years working here in MPS, I've been provided an opportunity to do such great things, and I'm really grateful for that. I've helped start new and expanding programs as a teacher and administrator, helped create our Montessori strategic plan that the board approves to help continue Montessori here in Milwaukee. Also, as an executive member of the Montessori Advisory Committee, really specifically supporting Montessori here in Milwaukee, and specifically now as a principal of Maryland Montessori for the last 16 years. The strength and success of our school, as well as all the MPS Montessori programs, wouldn't be possible without the continuing support of MPS administration and school board. Out of the 8 MPS Montessori schools, serving about 4,000 students, we are definitely the largest and most well-supported public Montessori system in the country. On a more personal note, I've been immersed in Montessori education professionally for over 30 years, but my journey started when I was 2.5 years old. I was a Montessori child back in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and when I came here 24 years ago, I heard about the phenomenal community here in Milwaukee, and it's been nothing, I can't say enough about it. It's been fantastic, my career here in MPS, and I'm happy to continue that. But I'm so, yeah, thank you, it's been wonderful. I'm so grateful that I ended up, and my journey brought me here to Milwaukee to a system that provides such great and variety of opportunities for children, including the Montessori programs here in Milwaukee. So I am honored to be a part of Milwaukee Public Schools and such an amazing and successful school community here at Maryland Avenue Montessori School, where all people are valued and everyone works together to provide a high-quality Montessori education for all students in Milwaukee. So thank you for coming. First, I'd like to say thank you to all our honored guests for showing up this morning and supporting our students. Today we have Governor Tony Evers, State Superintendent Dr. Jill Underly from Milwaukee Board of School Directors, Marva Herndon of District 1 School Board President, also board member Jilly Gokul Gandhi, our District 5 representative, We also have Superintendent Dr. Keith Posley, Amy Mizialko, President of the Milwaukee Teachers Education Association, and Steve Lubar, Executive Director of the Administrators and Supervisory Council. And I also saw around here we have a good number of other elected official and community leaders, so welcome to everyone today. In just a little while, we'll have a short tour of our school program as well as the grounds, our environmental education programs here outside Maryland Montessori. But first, let's hear from some of our guests. Please welcome a leader who has dedicated more than 3 years to public education, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers.
That's right. We'll make that 30 just for the heck of it. Anyway, good morning everybody, and I'm so glad to be here to welcome students and parents and teachers and staff back for another school year. Obviously, I want to thank Superintendent Posley, Principal DiCarlo, and everybody here at Maryland Avenue Montessori for hosting us today. Also wanted to thank our esteemed members of our school board, the Milwaukee Teachers Education Association, and all education professionals and advocates here for your good work on behalf of all these kids. Back to school season is one of my favorite times of the year, but the work that goes on prior to this day is just amazing. You think about the work that teachers are doing, preparation with new materials that should be implemented, staff development, setting up rooms, new colleagues to welcome, and obviously much, much more. Food service, making sure that the new pieces come into place, and new equipment and new things to offer children every single day, 3 times a day for most kids. The maintenance group, checking and making sure that the building is safe, and also school grounds and all the other duties that they have, and of course our great custodians who have cleaned this building to a shiny start, and will continue to do that during the school year. And thinking about the bus drivers, making sure that you have the new runs, new drivers, picking up the kids in the right place. Then of course you have the households that are preparing for a new school year. Multiple kids to multiple locations, bus timing, time after school arrangements, and so on. So obviously this just doesn't happen by having an event like this with us talking. It was a lot of work by thousands of people across the state and the city, and we're here. Everybody's happy. It's equally important is that each year presents a new opportunity for educators and students alike to grow, to learn, and to inspire, and to create new connections. And to all our educators here and across the district and our state, the next 180 days, it will go fast. Sometimes it won't feel that way. But take care of yourself. That is an important message. And know that we're rooting for you, and I have no doubt that you're ready for another year of teaching, empowering, and inspiring our kids. With that, I want to turn it over to my friend, Dr. Jill Underley, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Governor. Good morning, everybody. This is my favorite day of the school year, as I know it is for thousands of parents across the state of Wisconsin. So thank you all for being here. Just seeing the kids' faces as they're walking up the red carpet during the bell ringing and seeing the excitement in their eyes to start another year, I'm excited to see what they're ready to do next. I wanted to thank also everybody who made today possible and makes the school year possible. Certainly the administration for Milwaukee Public Schools, certainly all the school board members, the parents, the teachers, the staff. This certainly couldn't happen without them. So thank to all of them. I'm excited again to see what the kids are going to accomplish and to see their school, to see the beautiful green spaces that they have here at Maryland Montessori. And again, just to see what the school year brings for them. Without further ado, I am going to turn it over to Dr. Marva Herndon, the president of the Milwaukee Public Schools.
Thank you so much. I am Marva Herndon, proud president of the MPS Board of School Directors. I'd like to thank Mr. DiCarlo and all of his staff for such a wonderfully prepared event for today. It is a real pleasure to be here to kick off another wonderful school year. We are here today to show our students that we love them and that we care about them. We're here to show the entire staff that you have our full support. Each of us have a responsibility to see that our children get and receive the best that we have to offer for the 2023-2024 school year. Are there challenges? Yes. Will there be challenges? Yes. Will we have to face them? Yes. Can we overcome them? Absolutely. We're here to tell you we are committed and we're taking this journey with you. We will be winners. Now I'd like to introduce the wonderful director representing this district, Director Gokul Gandhi.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jilly Gokul Gandhi. I am the proud representative of Milwaukee District 5, and Maryland Avenue happens to be one of my schools. I just want to start by thanking the governor who's here today, Dr. Underly, and also give a big shout out to Principal DiCarlo for celebrating his 16th year as our principal. Thank you so much. It couldn't happen. I don't think we realize how truly special a public Montessori school program is. We are one of the few districts in the nation who are able to provide all of our children an opportunity to attend a hands-on program, and that is really unique and special, and we really have to give it up for our public school system to providing that for our children. So thank you to Dr. Posley and his administration for continuing to make that an offering for our kids. Maryland Avenue is a really big part of this community, and I want to talk a little bit about some of the changes that we've seen here over the last couple of years, and special thanks to the ESSER funding that we've received from the federal government. The rain garden and the orchard helped green up and beautify the neighborhood. It's a huge change from when Principal DiCarlo started here. He'll tell you that 16 years ago, there was no grass around this school building. So all of the beautiful green spaces that you're seeing has been an extreme labor of love. So I hope you take a minute to check that out. Students also grow vegetables and learn how to cook the right food with the help of the organization Food Right. And we also have the Urban Ecology Center, which helps students use the study of science and natural world. They also, the students here, get a really great opportunity to connect with the organizations in the neighborhood. For instance, the Catholic Home right next door has a Reading Buddies program that help our kids read every day. And also the creative arts here at Maryland take flight with help from groups like DanceWorks and Mad Hot Balloon. So, you know, I say all that to say that it really does take a whole community to wrap their arms around our kids, right? What you see here today, what you've heard the speakers talk about, it's not a single effort. It's the staff, it's the teachers, it's the community, and it's the students that make this a lively place to be. So I really hope you take some time to get to know our kids, get to know our schools, and really understand what a gem of a school this is and how our public school system really does support so many students throughout the city of Milwaukee. Thank you so much. Oh, and I forgot to introduce our leader in charge, Dr. Posley.
Good morning. I'm Keith Posley, proud superintendent of the Milwaukee Public Schools. It is with excitement and enthusiasm that I extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you for joining us this morning to welcome our students and staff on the traditional start calendar. I usually joke when tell people when I'm introducing the Milwaukee Public Schools that we are truly where it's cooler near the lake. And today I would just say the same thing. It is truly cooler near the lake, and we are near the lake. So thank you all for being here this morning. To Principal Joe DiCarlo, thank you for your 24 years of service, 16 years right here at Maryland Montessori School. 16 years. And it truly means, truly example of leadership matters, right? And Joe didn't tell you this, but we have 510 students, 510 scholars that you saw walk the red carpet this morning, going inside of our doors. And also just want to brag, the idea that we have a waiting list of students to get in. And Joe was sharing with me, he said, I don't know how we're going to do this. We have more students than we have seats, but we are going to work that out. And so, and I just also want to say Maryland Avenue Montessori School is a model campus with the representation of academic excellence and high standards. And Maryland, the program inspires the curiosity of young people through creative choice and hands-on learning. But also, we are here today talking about Maryland Montessori, and I just have to throw this out there. We are celebrating 50 years of Montessori education in the Milwaukee Public Schools. Let's give it up this year, and there will be more to come. But I also want to extend my heartfelt thank you to the Milwaukee Board of School Directors. Directors on board, where's she? Right on the end over here. Director Leonard is directly behind me. And we are headed up by President Marva Herndon and Vice President Jilly Gogangandi. Can we give it up for the board? Also, our state officials that are here with us. Governor Evers, thank you. And when they said 3 years, he was like, hey, 30 years of service in education in the district, in the state of Wisconsin. And Dr. Anderlich, thank you so much for being here. And I see Jonathan Brothoff is here with us as well. Thank you for being here. And then also the DPI team. DPI team, give it up. They're here with us every single day, seems like. We're always looking at the team from DPI. And actually, when I pulled up this morning, DPI was already here. So thank you for being here. I also like to give it up for our city officials, all our city, county, and state officials that are here, that's in the audience that I may not have your name on my list, but want to recognize your presence for being here with us. And then our partners who help us with this every single day. City Year, they are around. Boys and Girls Club of Greater Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Teacher Education Association, as well as the Administrators and Supervisors Council, and our whole overall entire Milwaukee community. Let us continue to collaborate to ensure that all students in the Milwaukee Public Schools demonstrate academic gains and high academic achievement. And before I transition to a closing, I would like to also give it up for our Riverside University High School. They was the individuals that where are they? Let me hear some music. All right, the Riverside team accompanying us this morning, as well as all of our mascots that are here. We got the Tiger that's here, and we don't want to forget Bango that was here with us this morning from the Milwaukee Bucks. But as we embark on another school year, I want us to be reminded of the potential within each student, within each classroom, and within all of the Milwaukee Public Schools. This is happening in 156 different locations. Education is going on every single day in the Milwaukee Public Schools. And we want to say thank you to the district team. The district team, where are you? District team, you all are great. I love you. Keep up the great work. That's all the administrators, all of the teachers, all of this cook staff, the supervisors, the environmental staff, everyone that makes up the Milwaukee Public Schools. And we just want to say thank you, and we want to say to each of you, you truly make all of us MPS proud. Let's have a great 23-24 school year. And at this time, I would like to bring to the podium the president of the MTEA, Amy Misiako. Amy?
Good morning. My name is Amy Misiako. I'm a special education teacher, and I'm president of the Milwaukee Teachers Education Association, representing almost 5,500 workers in the Milwaukee Public Schools. It's my honor to be invited here today to welcome back Maryland Montessori students, families, and staff. This is a joyful morning, but we are also in a very serious moment in time for public education in Milwaukee and across the state of Wisconsin. MPS students are returning to their public schools this year with fewer resources than they had last year, while unaccountable private voucher and charter schools that screen, sort, and select only the students and families they want to serve will have more resources because of the Republican state budget that was signed by the governor. The state budget fails to keep up with inflation, and MPS students will see $0 new dollars invested in them this year. Private voucher schools siphon public tax dollars out of the public school system, and give it to unaccountable religious and private schools, bleeding public schools dry, and actually hurting educational outcomes for our students, especially for Black and brown students, for English language learners, and students with special needs. Milwaukee Public School students have a right to a great public education, but that won't happen if we allow elected officials to give away our public school students' futures to a for-profit private voucher lobby. Private voucher schools educate the few at the expense of millions of public school students. Please join the MTEA as we continue to demand more for the only schools that serve all families, public schools. Thank you.
Now we'll bring to the podium Steve Lubar from ASC. Steve?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Lubar, and I'm Executive Director of the Administrator and Supervisors Council. We represent the administrators and supervisors at MPS, and it's an honor to be here this morning with these distinguished guests. You can feel the excitement in the air, and you can certainly see it as the kids were crossing the red carpet this morning. The smiles were infectious, and I was encouraged and loved walking up this morning and saw brother and sister holding hands with their mom, and the younger child was very nervous and scared about the first day of school, and the older child was talking about how great the school was, and that's testament to the principal and the administration here and the teachers and their staff. This beautiful campus that's been so successful, as Dr. Posley was talking about, a waiting list to get into school here. But it's just so exciting to start the first day with endless opportunity, and the ASC is excited to join all the other groups that are here today to make this an amazing school year, make it the best school year yet for MPS, and be MPS proud. Thank you.
Well, that concludes our press conference. We are going to go in and visit some classrooms, and so you are welcome to come in with us as we go to some of our classrooms. Thank you for being here this morning.